fellow YouTubers, YouTube world. It's me, John LaValle. Listen, the subject of feminism, I know I'm going to get in trouble on this one because they all know I'm one of those guys, and I'm actually just a person that observes change, and I observe society, and I'll tell you what I've observed. Back in the 60s, before it started, a guy went to work, got some money, and he came home, and it was enough to put food on the table and a roof over your head, and they raised kids, and the wife would stay home, and she would do the housework, and she was a homemaker, and when the husband came home, basically there really wasn't much to do other than do the dishes, and they could relax and go out in the evening to other people's homes, or watch television. The evening was theirs, and they could get to bed at a reasonable time. The kids got thrown to bed at 7 o'clock or whatever. Life was very, very organized, and might be routine, but it was not very much stress. It was not a bad life. It was the life that I was used to. My parents lived like that. My mother was very happy. She didn't have low self-image because she was taking care of the house. That's a big job, by the way, one I don't want to do. But anyway, now the feminist movement came in and said, a group of them, basically they were lesbians, man-haters, and they tried to move the rest of the population, which they successfully did, and saying that you're a nobody unless you go out there and you're working. So now the women go out and they work, fine. Okay. There was a cost to going to work. You need a vehicle, transportation, food. You need lots of outfits, especially if they're in white collar, lots of clothes, so, and babysitting. So there wasn't a lot of money being made, but they did address the one problem of low self-image. I don't know how they got that, but they got that. Now the next problem that came up was the parents would have to get up very, very early, get the kids ready, and get in the car and take them across the city to some babysitter, eat up 2 hours before they even start going to work. By the time they get to work, they're tired. Everybody's already tired. They do a full day's work, get it back into traffic, try and get these kids back home. They're home by about 7 or 8 o'clock at night. They got to now feed these kids. And then they have to do all the housework, and I hear they're doing housework till 2:30 in the morning. Then they finally get to go to bed, and within about 4 hours they're back up on their feet and back out into it, and then they wonder, oh gee, how come I'm suffering stress? Look at the life you created to satisfy one concern. You cheated yourself out of a half-decent life for this crap. Okay, it only gets worse. Here's why you have to work now. Because there's two incomes, the economy recalibrated itself that you can only live in this environment, or whatever you would call it, social environment, with two incomes. You're not going to buy a house on the money my father used to make. The house is $500,000. He paid $15,000 for his. That's where real estate went, just because you decided to get a job. Where'd the food prices go? I can remember paying my mother giving me 11 cents to go buy bread. I used to buy cigarettes for her for 25 cents. Milk was about 18 cents. What's it now? The entire economy is geared for two incomes. Now you can't quit. A lot of women want to go back to the home, and they can't quit because there isn't enough money. So we created a bullshit hell. And I'll tell you something, the people on top, the rich, the companies, are all making a boodle out of stupid decision making. Crazy. People are nuts. That's all they are, it's just nuts.